Hello guys, today I got this iPhone 17 Pro Max in Cosmic Orange. I call it Boost Orange. I'm going to show you how it looks. I'm also going to show you the specs that comes in this iPhone, also a comparison in between the 16 Pro Max, so that way you can actually find out if it's the best iPhone for you or you rather just stay on the 16 Pro Max. Let's get to it. All right guys, so let's get it unboxed. Look how beautiful this orange is. The weight on both of these iPhones, this is 233 grams. This is 227, only 5 grams more. I can't even notice the difference. The next thing is the camera. As you can see, well, it's completely different design on the back. On the back, we see two type of colors, and this is a matte color, and this is a more shinier color. It's because of the material. This is aluminum, remember that. And on the cameras, we actually see a 3 cameras of 48 megapixels each. You know, the change on this one in between the previous version is that the previous version had a camera of 12 megapixels on the telephoto camera. So whenever we actually used to zoom in our pictures, we used to get very poor definition. Well, I mean, it wasn't that bad, but it wasn't great. On this one, we're supposed to actually get a better and more clear image whenever we zoom in, and also with the better camera we're going to get better pictures and more clear images. As you can tell right here, the whole design changed. This is the major change of the iPhone 17 Pro Max. It has this, I don't know, bump over here that, actually lays out, the cameras, versus this one. I do think that the 16 Pro Max actually looks better in some sense of way. Okay, I don't know, it looks more elegant, more organized than this one, but I like the orange colors. The flash is right here, the sensors right there, and we already talk about the cameras. On the side, we actually notice no difference. It doesn't look like there's any other differences. On the top, we can actually see that there's this indent right here. For US versions, it's covered. For European versions, I can imagine that the SIM tray is right there. On the side of the phone, we are going to have our same power button and our same camera button. I don't really like this button. I always turn them off, so because it gets on the way whenever you put them on a base or something. And on the bottom, finally, we actually notice the charging is the same. So we expect for this one to be a little bit louder, being that it has more holes on the speakers. All right, guys, so let's fire this up. The display has a 6.9-inch Super Retina XDR OLED display with 3000 nits. Okay, this is going to help with the brightness, okay, and also it's going to help whenever you're outside on the sun. How many times it has happened where you actually go out and you can't see anything on the display? Well, this one, it's much brighter. This one, previous version will have 2000 nits. This one has 3000 nits, so this one's gonna be much brighter. As far as the specs, everything else is the same. It does have 6.9 inches. On the processor side, this one has an A19 Pro chip. Previously, we used to have an 18 Pro chip. On the 17 Pro Max, as a base model, we actually have a 256 gigabyte internal memory. We also have options like 512, 1 terabyte, and a new option of 2 terabytes. On the previous version, we didn't have the option of 2 terabytes. On the new iPhone 17 Pro Max, we actually have 12 gigabytes of RAM, which on the previous version, we only used to have 8 gigabytes of RAM. This is also going to help you with the processes and with everything that you do on your phone at the same time. The 17 Pro Max is going to be more capable of doing more things at the same time. Continue with the type of charger and also the capacity of the battery. This is also a C-type, where you're going to be able to get a C2C cable included with your iPhone. Inside the capacity of the iPhone, it's going to be 5088 milliamperes. That means that we get an upgrade. We're going to get about 39 to 35 hours of video playback. That it depends on your usage, which the previous version only used to have up to 33 hours. Okay, so that's a big improvement on the battery. Also, don't forget that this one has a heat dissipation chamber, so that also helps with the battery, with the processor, and with everything else. And continuing, guys, with the wireless charging, and this one also has a MagSafe on the back, but it does have an upgrade 25-watt charging capability. That means that it's going to charge much faster than the iPhone 16 Pro Max. This one used to actually charge at 15 watts, okay, and sometimes even at 7.5. So that's a big upgrade. Definitely this one is going to charge much sooner on the wireless wireless side. Also, whenever you're using your wire to charge your phone, it is going to have the ability to charge at 27 watts. The iPhone 17 Pro Max has a IP68 rating. You can actually dunk it into water up to 6 feet and up to 30 minutes. Both of them have the NFC ready. Okay, so you can continue to actually use your Apple Wallet and actually use your phone to actually do your NFC ability. Both of them have the MagSafe ability. You can actually use all your MagSafe equipment and accessories that you used to have for your previous version. It's going to be compatible and you can use all your accessories. As a last thing, both of the iPhones have, Face ID, has all the security features, but the 17 Pro Max has the ability of memory integrity enforcement and also has a hardware on the OS security defense because it has the A19 Pro chip inside. This will prevent from common hacking techniques. So, there you go. This is both of the iPhones. They're both great. Which one would you get? Honestly, I only got this one because I love orange, but if it wasn't that, I will stay with my 16 Pro Max. I hope that the information about this iPhone 17 Pro Max was helpful. I definitely want to thank you for watching and see you on the next video.